Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to 2 Point Museum. We are back in Passwater Cove and yes, things have changed. I have done another redevelopment and we've got this kind of slightly compact museum where things are crammed into the one building, and then coming through here we've got a building that we are ready to kind of grow into with a lot of stuff just ready to be built on. So I'm quite excited for this one. We also moved the Colossus over to this little area here, so it's nice and kind of fenced in. And then we have an even larger building at the back here that we can eventually grow into and move all of these out. So we've got a little bit more space. I'm slowly starting to get the hang of things. It is taking a lot longer than usual because actually a lot of the exhibits and stuff are bigger than I would ever imagine, really. You know, I'm so used to things being quite compact and stuff. So we are going to send off an expedition to Marina Junction so we can continue getting the objectives that we need to complete. We're going to go with details, so we'll get 2 of whatever fish we end up with, and then if we activate the buzz bonus on 4 fish, we've got a criminal there, but I think we're going to catch him. Yes, easy catch there, that's good. They aren't getting away with anything. And we'll continue. We'll start another project. Our survey scanner could be a good one. We'll take that, actually. That's going to be really useful when we get on to the next kind of step of our development, where I try to get much more of the map unlocked. One of the things that I'm suffering at the moment is I keep forgetting about expeditions. We've run into a few financial strains lately in this level, but we are now kind of sorting it all out. So you can see we've got a fairly healthy bank balance. I'm still getting told there are too much litter and not enough bins, which is a little bit annoying. We are starting to get stuff put in there, though, to hopefully combat that. I'm going to put another bin outside here. The cafeteria at this moment in time doesn't have much going for it, but that will change. One thing I did forget to do is put in some stuff in this toilet, so we're going to stick in a few things to just improve the hygiene here. We've got a dilemma on the expedition. A giant squid rears from the depths and attacks your vessel, its tentacles tightening as it starts to drag the craft deeper. Let's sing a sea shanty. Incredibly, the beast's rage diminishes as it's lulled into a state of sleepy irritation, allowing your team to pass unscathed. See, I knew a shanty would help. Always does. Right, we're going to get some of these in, and then we can put a hand sanitizer in by the door here, and some posters to remind people that, you know, they shouldn't be shoving their hand in a toilet, and toilet paper is your friend, as is washing your hands. There we go. Right, that's done, and that will do us for now. We should be returning from that expedition very soon, and what I will do is I'm going to duplicate this toilet. I'm going to put that in the new building here. I'll stick it on this side, I think, like there, and then we will make a little bit of an adjustment to the wall. I think we'll have this one kind of come over to here, out a little bit, and then this one is going to go to here and then come across there. We'll stick in another staff door there. Then we'll remove this wall. You know the wall I'm about to remove, don't you? Yes, that one there. So we've got this kind of lovely little staff area there. I can probably do a little bit more with that decorated touch, but for now, happy with the fact that we now have another toilet ready for whatever comes our way, because we are about to see what this has given us. Open that crate. What do we get? Another hermit turtle, which is unfortunate because it's got to be the pescatarian trait, and the hermit turtles actually don't eat. We will use one of them to research and upgrade our hermit turtles knowledge, and then I think we should probably just do the same with that one. We could sell it for 5,000, but I think we'll just leave it, continue upgrading that, and then we'll send off another expedition. This time we'll go back, I guess. Why not? See if we can get the lionhead fish, or we could go tackle another expedition. We've got an underwater cave here. It is an obstruction. We do need survival skills, which we don't yet have. What about here then? Let's just go to Tide Mountain. We'll see. There's small fish washed away, so it's probably larger fish here. So we're going to go there. We'll autofill. We will then add in... Oh, do we not have this? We haven't finished the scanner yet, have we? No, it's still working. So we'll wait until the scanner is finished, and then we will do another expedition to go into that. And I think what I'll do is I'll start building an aquarium, because we do have money for now. So we'll stick in a brand new aquarium. I'm going to kind of put like something like this, I think. And then coming down to here, can I remove that? No. But if we go like that, then we definitely can. Yeah, good. Right, then the door is going to go here. The airlock door, actually, we'll put it down there. And then the water filter can go in here. Like that. Good. And then we will build a second one. Do I have the money to actually put in a new aquarium? Yep, good. And this one is going to go down here. Now that is a little bit tight, but we will just leave it as it is. I could maybe split that into two separate ones. Then we'll go back to our toilet here. We're just going to move the door. So if we put the door here, like that, we can then get rid of all of this, like so. And then we'll edit the room again, and we'll put in all of the hand dryers and stuff that we need to do. Good, so we'll get that in, we'll put a sink there, then another hand dryer, then another sink, and so on and so forth, just finishing off this little pattern. Hand sanitizer on the end, and then a couple of posters. There we go. Right, that's done. And then that gives me a little bit more space to play around with for this, so we can get rid of that and then put in a brand new partition wall there. And I still like the idea that it comes in a touch, so we're going to continue that theme. And then we'll remove the door, the walls here, and put in a brand new staff door right there. Cool. Excellent. Gives us a bit more space as they come around the corner here. Too strong there, and then we can maybe play around with this and split it into two different aquariums. So we're going to actually do that now. Put the filter in here, like that. And then we'll put in a third aquarium. Should just have enough money to do that. So that can come along here with the door there and the filter there. Great, so we've got plenty of space there. That's 3 new aquarium tanks we've just put in. And as our money goes up, we'll hopefully be able to continue expanding this. And while we're doing that, we will send off a brand new expedition. We're going to go to Tide Mountain. Like I said before, we'll take the survey scanner to boost the survey level, and that should give us a lot. We've got perfect catch, which if we do have fish whispering, that'll be good. However, we have a couple of things that we do need to be very careful of, so we'll just have to deal with it and hope that we have a successful expedition. We will get 70% boost to our survey though because of the scanner. So what else can we do? Let's get a wide tropical net. Well, we don't have the money for that right now, but as soon as we do, we'll start up. There we go, wide tropical net, off we go. And then that should allow us to get more fish when we go back to Tide Mountain again. So, it's looking okay so far. We've got the hermit turtle here that we can again continue to research, which I think we'll do. Don't know if this has a info stat, so we better put one of those in. It doesn't actually, so we'll stick that right here. And this is definitely marine life, isn't it? It's prehistory. So that might be something that we look to replace. Didn't realize it wasn't. So this is marine life. It obviously needs to be emptied here, so let's call a janitor or a security guard over to do that. We've unlocked an aquarium rock, which is good, and there's a vandal in the museum. Have they been caught? They're getting away. They're being chased.
We stopped them, obviously.
But has he been caught? I think he's been caught, but our security guard seems to be running after him still. I don't really know what was happening there. Anyway, we have another bit of research we can do on the hermit turtle, so we will once again put the hermit turtle into there. We've completed the wide tropical net, so once that exploration gets back, we will be looking much better. The money is starting to flow a little better. If we have a look at our guest happiness, the environment is not good. So that might mean we've got litter somewhere that needs to be cleaned up, and our janitors aren't quite cutting the mustard right now. Cut the mustard. Wait, that's not what I mean to say. That's something else. We put another bin in there. I think toilets is a bit of an issue. So it might be that we need to add in another toilet somewhere, even though there's one right there. So not quite sure why we're still having problems with a lack of toilets. It could be to do with a one-way system, but again, I don't see why that's an issue. Let's have a look at our staff. We'll get another janitor in. Robust, photographic memory. Let's take Lauren Della Creme to pick some stuff up for us. We've got another applicant there. We'll take that one. Why not? I mean, the janitors don't seem to... Okay, we've got the expedition back. Average environment is starting to increase a little bit. Let's open this crate and see what we get in it. It could well be that another part of the museum is having an issue. Ooh, a bull shark. Okay. We get 2 of them. They need temperate waters. They do need a fresh food dispenser, though. So that's good. That will allow us to add in this bull shark in there. And what do they need? They need fresh food. So let's adjust this and put a fresh food dispenser in. There we go. Right, what else do they want? Near any aquarium plants. Oh, great. So that means we can start putting in a load of stuff here. Put the archway in. Put the ruins in. Put the ruins here so it kind of blocks off where the feeder is. And then we can put a little bit of planting around that space there. Now, I really like the aquarium grasses and how they can kind of be used. So that's actually really useful. Then we can put in some coral here as well. A little bit more coral down there, and then surround it with some greenery. Then some shells to go in here as well. Looks like something is blocking something else, so we'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. There it is. Cool. Then let's have a look at what else we can put in for this bull shark. He was pretty happy at the moment, but I just want to make sure that he's very, very happy and very satisfied in his tank. So we'll put in a couple of shells and stuff down here on the bottom. Get some aquarium rocks in. That's the newest one that we've just unlocked, a larger one. And then we can put in some seaweed. Where can we put this? There we go. Yeah, that'll go in there. And then some plants. And then finish off with some grasses and stuff as well. There we go. Nice. Okay. Oh, but again, this seagrass, for some reason, it really doesn't like. Right, our bull shark is in. How is he looking? 50 out of 50, which is good. And we only got the 1, I think, because silly me, forgot to do anything with other stuff. So let's put in some, we need some guest items here. So we're going to need to put on, I'm going to put a wall info on here and another wall info there. And then we'll put in a donation box. And again, we want some ambient noise, so the speakers will be useful here. Again, boosting the effectiveness of it. And we're going to have that go all the way around as well. Great. Okay. We've got a donation bin there, and we can go for another expedition. We're going to go back here. We're going to set that up. Ah, wait, that was it. We didn't actually have the tropical net because we were doing the initial exploration of it. That's why. So it's currently rough season in summer. This could be difficult, but we'll take it on anyway. And that should give us enough to get 2 more pescatarian fish in there, which would give us the remaining objective complete and hopefully take us up to 2 stars here, which might mean it's time to actually go to a brand new museum. And that will be pretty exciting. I do want to get rid of this skeleton, though. We've got another criminal here. He is getting away, though. So how has that happened? What has he stolen?
You're listening to Henry Von Trowell on 2 Point Radio.
We've got a representative from the Department of Culture here. The collector doesn't want anything that we've got. The thief has gotten away. Unfortunately, we might have to create some sort of maze to stop him getting away. But currently I don't have fences unlocked or anything yet. So that's something that we're going to need to think about. Like our outdoor decorative items and things. We don't have access to any of them really. And I think training, we need to do some training. We've got this training room and we've never really used it. So Bell pullover. Let's give Bell pilot wings. They're currently at max level, so what's going on there? They're not ready for a training. Chris Bulge, on the other hand, can take pilot wings. We will give him that. And then we've got Forbes Clear here, who is a give Forbes customer service. Or maybe Happy Thoughts.
You won't believe
Let's go with accomplished mission 2, and then we can just have them solely working on ticket booths. We'll give them customer service, and Jacinta here will take workshop level 2. Lance will take pilot wings level 2. Lauren de la Creme is going to take aerodynamics. Miles is a fish whisperer, which is good, but Miles will also take fish whispering 2. Let's just keep that going, I guess. 15% movement speed in aquariums. Yeah, that'll do. Then we've got Sally Dampier, who has fish whispering. We'll give Sally survival skills as well. Susie Juggle is going to take customer service. And then Vivian Bain is on camera room. We're going to give them strong surveillance as well. Or should we just give them camera room as well? Let's give them camera room level 2. Right, so that's a lot of training queued up, which is great. That'll help us out. And then hopefully once our expedition returns, we'll have 2 more pescatarian fish that we can put in there, activate their buzz bonuses, and that will hopefully finish this next set of objectives, potentially to get the 2-star rating. I think it will be to get the 2-star rating, so that's exciting. This room obviously needs some development with bins and stuff in there and some places to sit, but right now quite happy with how things are. We do have upgrades that we're starting to unlock. Actually, I think there's one for this, maybe. We have run out of money, but I'm not too bothered about that. That's not going to be an issue. Let's have a quick look at our enlightenment. We have these unlocked. That's fine. Botany we haven't really started on, and we're a little bit behind on prehistory as well. So maybe I need to go back and do a little bit of work off camera to boost that up a touch. So we've got quite a few people coming to make donations. I think they've come from outside to make a donation. And in here, we better put in... Ooh, we don't want to go back there. We're going to stay in Passwater Cove. Thank you. Let's put in some vending machines. We'll start with the cheesy gubbins right here. No, we'll just go with a burp machine out here. And then cheesy gubbins and a bin. Should be useful for us. There we go. Right, excellent. I've got 2 bins there now, but that'll do. Wetlandian benches are going to go on here as well. So we'll just put one there by the door, and then we'll put a few going along the back here. So that guests have a place to sit and admire our bull shark. My God, I think I just put that one in time, didn't I? Right, but they've got spaces to sit now. We are losing money, which is a bit unfortunate. What have we come back with here then from Tide Mountain? Hopefully another bull shark. And if they are, what I'll do is I'll put them into aquariums. Ooh, a painted portside fish. That is terrifying. Let's send that one to the inventory. We get 2 of those. And are they... They don't want to be near a clownfish. They need flake food, unfortunately. So we're going to put one in there. And I guess we need to put the other one in. Although we only got the one. So we still have the wide tropical net. We are actually going to put this one into researching. We're going to get that done. And then another expedition, I think. Right, so we'll start our expedition. We're going to go out here. Tide Mountain. Autofill. We'll take the wide tropical net. We'll go detailed. Hopefully, this time, we'll get what we're looking for. I wonder if it's time to put in the coffee stand, because currently we don't have one and people are still complaining of a lack of energy. Let's have a quick look. Average environment has gone back up, which is really good to see. Energy is not too bad. Entertainment, toilet. Yeah, so environment is the one that we do need to watch out for, but we don't seem to be having a great deal of issue with happiness at this moment in time. So I think we're okay for now. Obviously, it would be great to have a little bit more in terms of getting our training done. That room decoration rating is pretty low, so let's see what we can do to boost that. Is there anything? Oh no. Lose a staff member on an expedition. What has happened there? When do we get them back? Do they ever come back? Are they just not coming home? So I just got an achievement. You might not have seen. An achievement has just popped up to say that I've lost a staff member on an expedition. And that's scary. Anyway, we've unlocked a training lectern here, which increases our knowledge. We can put a whiteboard in. We can put in the filing cabinet. I mean, these don't boost the training power, but these lecterns do. Is there anything else that gives us a boost to our training power? The training diploma does. So we're going to unlock that, and we're going to put that one in as well. And also these awards, the training award can go in, and a training certificate can go in as well. Can't actually afford that right now, but this should eventually, you know, like we've got 9% boost to our training power. The room decoration rating is at 3. If we continue to decorate it, that'll definitely give us a boost. So we've got the award, we've got the diploma, and now we can put in the certificate. There we go. Then what else have we got? Staff notice board. Yeah, everything else isn't really to boost the training power, but it will be useful to put in to get that decorative rating all the way up. And we'll put a staff notice board in here as well, just on the back wall there. And then we don't actually have any flowers or anything. We've got a vandal. We're going to ignore that. We're at level 3 and 95%. So let's put in a few other items. So we can put in the filing cabinet right there as well. That should boost it a little bit further. And then we... Oh, God, we haven't really got much else we can put in. The bin won't actually boost the decorative rating of the room. And the whiteboard is taking up quite a bit of space. Perhaps we can just fit in another notice board. Oh, we can't because we've got no money left. Let's leave that as it is for now. We have managed to get to 4 with a 50% rating towards our next level. So we can decorate that further on down the line. What do we get here? Let's open this crate up. What do we got? A bull shark. Excellent. Right, so we've got 2 bull sharks there. What happened to our staff? Have we now lost our staff? I'm very confused. Anyway, we've unlocked some more coral, which is good. I think, what's that one? The aquarium's sea anemone, which actually, we only got the 1 bull shark. Why is that then? Well, we've put the bull shark in. They need fresh food, so let's just pause a second and put that in place. I wonder, actually... Oh, I can't because it's a smaller aquarium. Never mind. Let's put in the aquarium archway. We'll put that here. Put in a bit of coral and some shells. Then we'll stick in another ruin. A little bit of seaweed dotted around. And some plants, maybe just the one, I think it's quite a big one. We'll get in a sea anemone, if I can fit it in. Just about, and then we'll fill the rest up. Did I even put my feeder in? I don't think I did. Right, fresh feeder. It's in there, good. And there we have it. Water filter can be upgraded with a perk. I'm going to come back to that at a later date. Where are our little fishies here? So these guys were the ones that wanted... No, it wasn't. It was down here. One of them would have liked an anemone, which we now have. So we can put that in right there. There we go. Right, that maxes out the buzz in that area. Now, over here, I do think... Yes, this water filter is having some issues. Currently not reachable, and I think it's because there's some grass that I've put in that we need to get rid of. Is it here? Is it here? The seaweed. We still can't get to it.
Guests are reminded that historical importance
Is it because of the feeder?
necessarily visible.
Yes, it's because of the feeder. Right, okay, so let's change the feeder. We'll put it down here.
Aquarium is dirty. That can't be good for the fish.
That's done it. Right, good. Right, okay. We'll leave this undecorated. I think it's at maxed out anyway, so that's good. What's the bull shark after for its upgrade? No, that's fine. Good. Right. So we've unlocked all of the boost bonuses for that one as well. We're going to go on one final expedition. I don't know why we're not getting anything from there. So we're going to go back to Marina Junction and we'll see if we can actually get this one done with a wide tropical net. We'll go detailed. Oh, the wide tropical net isn't working because these aren't tropical fish, are they? Yes, I'm not putting any additional stuff in there for tropical fish, so of course that's not going to work. What a fool. At least we don't waste the item. Something's going on here. These guys need some food, but they aren't able to get it for some reason. What can we add into the... It's dispensed food, so that's fine. What can we add into the water filter here? An easy fix reduces the main rate of maintenance decay. Okay, right, yeah, we'll leave that. But I think we're going to finish it there. We are one off the final buzz bonus for this one. Actually, no, we're going to carry on going because we're very close. And I think we can definitely get this complete today. So we're going to stay on, keep going until we get this final expedition complete. And then we should be hunky-dory for whatever it is that this is going to bring us. We've got a Wetlandian exhibit collector coming in. The guest exhibit showcase is there as well. We've just put that in place. Hopefully we'll not get a thief coming in to nick it. You look very strange. You a vampire? I think they're a vampire or a goth of some description. Straight over from 2 Point Campus. We're emptying donation stands. We're making a fair bit of money, so I'm quite happy with that. It would be nice. Let's get another checkout counter in here. Just so that we can get that queue down a bit quicker. And I'll just make sure, yeah, 2 staff members working there as well. Good. Right, okay. I'm really quite happy with this now. We've recovered quite well. The expedition has returned. Hopefully, it is a pescatarian. Let's see what we've got. Please just be clownfish or something, or a lionhead. That's the one I was hoping for. And it gave us 2 actually, so we'll send one of them to be researched. And then the other one will go in here. It's a very large tank, actually, so I reckon we'll just... ooh, but wait. Where are we going to put the door? If we just edit this a second and move that to here. Like that. We'll OK it. Then we will edit the room. We'll delete this. Then the lion head here is going to get picked up. We'll put him down here. We'll edit the room again. We'll take that off. Oh, I can't take it off because it changes the size of the room. Right, okay. What if we just pick up the door again? Move it down. Add that in. Can I then take this off? No. Oh, right, okay. That's a problem. Okay, well, that's fine. We can do this. Bring that back down to there. Then if I build another aquarium. No, it's not going to work. Yeah, it's got to be a 4x3 at least, so I don't have the space for it, unfortunately. So let's just... right, okay. We'll edit the room again. We'll make this a larger aquarium like that. I really wanted to have it kind of wrap around, but it's not going to be possible. So we'll just make it like that. Then we'll take off this size here. Put the water filter back in. Like that. Then we can put another aquarium in. Down the bottom here. And that'll be... yeah, that'll do. That's pretty good. And what I am going to need to do is put all of the feeders and stuff quite close to the door, because I hadn't thought about this, but actually it cuts down the amount of time our staff are going to be in there. We put everything next to the doors, they'll be in there doing stuff a lot less. So we need a fresh food dispenser here as well. It's just going to slot in there, and then a heater right there. And then the lionfish needs a set of aquarium rocks. Quite easy to put in. We'll put a small one in. Oh, there we go. We have unlocked Fresh Food Dispenser Mark II and the Flake Food Dispenser Mark II and have a 2-star museum. Put that in there. There we go. Right, we can finish decorating that when we've got... Oh, we've actually made a lot of money there from completing the 2-star rating. And next episode, we are going to take on the County Archives pop-up exhibition. That's what I was trying to say. We're going to have a quick overview of things. It's looking really good. I'm quite happy with how things are at this moment in time. Obviously, we're a little bit... It's been a bit of a janky couple of episodes working with the aquariums and stuff, but I'm quite happy with how things are now. We've got a decent layout here with room for expansion, and I think it's going to be a really nice looking museum all said and done. So I hope you've enjoyed this slightly extended episode of 2 Point Museum, and I will see you for the next one. Bye-bye.
Well, kind of. According to recent research from the Institute...